Hello everyone. Welcome to the next lecture series on Internet of Things. I am Priyadarshini from the Department of Artificial Intelligence and Data Science. Together, now let's explore a very important IoT networking concept, which is SNMP, Simple Network Management Protocol. Now let's start our session with a quick question. Raise your hand if you have ever faced there is slow internet or if you have to start your router in the home or in the lab. Have you ever wondered how do you think the internet companies monitor and fix these issues before we actually notice? Or even wondered how they manage all these thousands of networking devices from the fixing these issues? Yes, this is all because of SNMP, the silent guardian of our network. Let's put ourselves in the shoes of a network administrator, a day in the life of a network admin. Imagine a network administrator will be having thousands and thousands of devices like routers, switches, IoT devices to maintain. So if you see these devices, some devices might be misconfigured, some might be drained out, some devices battery might be drained out, and if you take some other devices that connectivity would have been lost. So if you have to maintain and manage all these devices, you cannot go and visit each and every devices that you are being managed. So here our best friend SNMP comes in. So SNMP is our best friend. Here it helps us to monitor all the devices that are being connected. It gives the performance report, the device's health, gives alerts and notification to the network administrator. So this is how our SNMP is being a savior to the network administrator. In the previous slide, we saw what is SNMP. Yes, so SNMP acts like a central dashboard in which you can have your device performance, the health report of your devices, any alert message, any traps or any information that is needed by the devices to send to a manager or the network administrator. So now let's see how this SNMP architecture actually works. So when you speak about SNMP architecture, there are three important devices. So the first one is called the managed devices. So managed devices are nothing but your routers, your switches, your servers, everything that has been managed is called your managed devices by your SNMP. The next comes your SNMP agent. So SNMP agents are nothing but the device where you are going to install your SNMP software is called your SNMP agent. And the next one is your SNMP manager. So the manager is responsible for all the requests and responses from the agents to the devices. So this is how your SNMP architecture works. Let's see the key components of our SNMP. So when you take the key components, you have major three different blocks. First one is your MIB, which is nothing but your management information base. Management information bases are nothing but the databases in which you can store and retrieve information about any SNMP device being attached to. The next one is your OID, which is nothing but object identifier. So it acts like an identifier. Each and every SNMP device will have a unique object identifier. Then you have basic encoding rules. So BER will give about the transmission rules that has to be applied in these devices. The basic operations in SNMP are you have get message, set message and the trap message. So what is get message? So this get message is used to retrieve values. So basically this is being used by the manager. So if the manager needs about any information about any devices, it sends the request to the SNMP agent. And from the SNMP agent, the manager will be getting the device response. The next one is your set message. The set message is useful when you have to configure something. So the set messages are useful when you have to make any configuration setting. You can use your set message. And the final message is your trap. So if the device is turned off, or if there is any event notification has to be given to the manager, then you can have that trap message. So these are all about the different SNMP operations available.